Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back to talk about all of the fragrances that I wore last week. So I've got quite a few here because I tested some of the fragrances that Sweet Susan sent over, and yeah, I'm super excited. I'm gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start with this one because this was inspired by something else that I picked up. This is a fragrance from Dua, and this is called the Cologne of Ginger Biscuit. I think it was like back in the spring, so this one has been macerating and now starting to age for about 6 months now, and it is perfection. It is so yummy and beautiful. This is like a gourmand that isn't super edible. It still has a bit of a perfuminess to it. It's kind of like a gingerbread cookie that's kind of very slightly buttery. It's not overly sweet. It's really beautiful. I love this one. This is like what I would consider like an elevated gourmand. I don't know. It's just kind of an elevated gourmand. Now I wore this because I picked up, I was walking through Walmart the other day and they had these little Bodycology sets out. They're like $5 sets. They came with a little body cream, a body spray, and then also a pair of socks. And they were like really cute fuzzy socks. I picked up both sets. They had a gingerbread latte scent and then they had a strawberry cheesecake scent. And I picked them both up. And so the day that I wore this, I went ahead and layered the gingerbread latte body cream and then also the body spray over it. And then I went ahead and layered this Dua, the Cologne of Ginger Biscuit, over all of it, and it lasted forever. I mostly smell like the perfume because the perfume is much stronger than the Bodycology products, but because I layered it over that Bodycology lotion, I smell like this for at least 12 hours, probably longer. I smelled like this forever. I love this scent. It's beautiful. This is one that I will definitely be wearing a lot in this cold season because it's beautiful. Really stunning. Very classy smelling, like I said, an elevated gourmand. So anyways, that is Cologne of Ginger Biscuit from Dua, which is Jo Malone, just Ginger Biscuit, I think. Okay, next I pulled out, it's been a Chloe week for me this week. I pulled out my Chloe Nomad. This is the Absolute de Parfum. This is so beautiful. This is a darker, richer version of Nomad. It still smells like Nomad, but I would say this is maybe a touch sweeter. Neither are overly sweet perfumes, but this one is just a touch sweeter, I would say. And it's just richer in general. It's just a little bit heavier, a little bit deeper, a little bit richer, and possibly a little bit sweeter. It's beautiful. This is Mirabelle and Oak Moss. It's such a beautiful perfume. This is one of those fragrances it definitely leans feminine, but it's not overly feminine. Yeah, I do think a man could get away with this. This one leans really unisex, actually. It's really beautiful. This is a very classy smelling fragrance. I feel good when I wear this perfume. I feel like I smell very expensive. I never smell like anybody else because nobody else ever wears this fragrance. It's just a beautiful perfume. I love Chloe scents though. They're some of my favorites. So anyways, that is Chloe Absolute de Parfum. Next I wore, this is one of my fragrances for life. I absolutely adore this perfume. This is Untamed Mevlana, and this fragrance, number one, this has aged so beautifully. I cannot even explain to you how beautifully this has aged. This is spices and tobacco and Turkish coffee and vanilla powdered sugar and Greek mastic, and it is stunning. It's got some rose in it. It's warm. It's very slightly sweet. Leans a little bit gourmand. It's beautiful. Between the spices and the coffee and the Greek mastic, it's one of the most unique and stunning scents that I've ever smelled in my life. I love this scent. So anyways, this thing is an absolute monster too. I smelled like this until I washed it off the next day. This lasts forever. It's just such a stunning fragrance, and I have sent out quite a few decants, but I use the heck out of this, especially the first year I got it. Oh my gosh, I was wearing it like every other day basically. But anyways, that is Untamed Mevlana, such a stunner. Okay, this is actually my scent of the day. This is Chloe Love Story Eau Sensuelle. This is a beautiful scent. It does smell a lot like the original Chloe Love Story. It's a little bit more syrupy. Love Story is just bright, sweet florals. It is so beautiful. And this is bright, sweet florals that are just a touch darker. It's hard to even explain the differences because they're very similar. But this is a little bit darker, a little bit more syrupy, maybe even a little bit sweeter. It's beautiful. Again, I love my Chloe scents. This thing is an absolute beast. I will smell like this until I go to bed tonight. These fragrances, Chloe fragrances, I just have the best luck with them. They just last forever on me. So anyways, that is Chloe Love Story Eau Sensuelle. Next, I've got 3 different oils that I wore. I feel like I layered this with something. This is the Silk Sandalwood that Susan sent over in one of the last packages she sent. I think I layered this over this. This is the Alkemia Love Flight of a Candy Heart. Yeah, and this one, if I remember correctly, this just didn't last very long on me. Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's so yummy smelling. This has a really, really strong cotton candy note in it. The Alkemia does. Yeah, very strong cotton candy note. It's really, really beautiful. So I think I wore this one, and then when this wore off, I put on this sandalwood oil because this is just, it's such a beautiful, comforting sandalwood scent. It's a very soft, smooth, clean sandalwood. It's gorgeous. Leans a little bit masculine, but there's something I really love about this one. And then I also tested, I wore this to bed one night. Susan sent this in the last package. This is the Spanish vanilla oil. And it doesn't really smell like vanilla. Like, I get some vanilla in the base, but this is more of like a slightly powdery floral. I really like it. I did put it on maybe an hour before I went to bed. I was able to smell it until I fell asleep, and then when I woke up the next morning, it was gone. So I'm guessing this doesn't last a super long time. This could be a newer one though. Sometimes as these age, they do start to perform better. So I'll leave this one out, and I will continue to test it, and I will update you. So that is Rehab Spanish Vanilla. Okay, and then the last oil I wore is this one here from Estero. This is Estero Swallow Me, and this is one of my favorite gourmand oils of all time. I am obsessed with this. This smells like butter cake. That's exactly what it smells like. It smells like a butter cake. Like cake that isn't super overly sweet, but that is just drenched in butter. Butter cake. It is delicious. This smell makes my mouth water. It is so good. I love this one. And yeah, this thing lasts forever. You will smell like this for 8, 10, 12 hours. It lasts forever. One of these days I'm going to pick up the spray perfume that goes with this one and the spray perfume that goes with the bakery, because those are my 2 favorite Estero scents, besides Smells Like Estero, which I absolutely adore as well. But yeah, these are just, they're so, so good. So that is Swallow Me from Estero. Okay, next I wore this. We had a pretty cold day. I think it only got up to like 67 degrees one day, which is the day that I wore this. This is Ellis Brooklyn Raven, and oh, this is such a beautiful scent. This is similar to Armaf Club de Nuit Intense, Tom Ford Noir de Noir. This is like a patchouli rose, yeah, like a rose and patchouli scent. It is beautiful. If you like those kind of sweet, syrupy, jammy rose patchouli scents, I think you would really love this one. This is the longest lasting Ellis Brooklyn scent I have ever tested. I smelled like this until I washed it off the next day. I smelled like this for 24 hours, easy. I love this scent. Again, if you like our Moth Club de Nuit Intense, I think you would really like this one. I really love that scent, and so I really, really enjoyed this very much. So yeah, Sweet Amy sent this to me, and I will cherish this because I love this. It smells really good on me, and it's just a beautiful scent. So anyways, that is Ellis Brooklyn Raven. And then last but not least, I tested this one here. This is another one that Susan sent over. This is the Care Confection, which I saw is a dupe for Kayali Rock Candy. Sorry, Kayali Vanilla Rock Candy, which I have that. My sweet friend Tatiana just sent that to me. And yeah, it does smell very similar. I don't think, if I remember correctly, I don't think it's like spot on. I don't think it's like a 1-for-1 dupe, but it's very similar. And I just wore Vanilla Rock Candy like right after Tatiana sent it. So I think that that's what I was thinking of. But I'm not super familiar with it because I haven't had it in my collection for a very long time. So I wasn't able to like quickly identify what this was reminding me of. But yeah, this is actually a super long lasting perfume as well. And Care Confection, I think it's Paris Corner that makes the Care line. They do the Care Pistachio, which is a dupe of Pistachio Yum. I'm wondering if like all of these Care perfumes are dupes of Kayali. I don't know. This is really, really nice. I really like this. If you like Kayali Vanilla Rock Candy, I think you would really like this. This would be a super, super affordable dupe of it. I think these perfumes are like in the $30 range, maybe, if that. But yeah, I really enjoyed this, and I think this thing lasted forever. I got at least 12 hours out of it. It hung around forever. So anyways, that is Paris Corner Care Confection. And that is gonna be it, guys. Those are all of the fragrances that I wore last week. I do hope that you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.